Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Antiheroes Anonymous, or welcome for the first time if it's your first time joining us. I'm Ethan, and I'm the Dungeon Master for this 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons show. I'll have some announcements and a recap for all of you, but before we dive into any of that, we'll go ahead and do a quick round of player introductions.
Hi, I'm Master. I play Embers of White Ash, the Tabaxi Sunsoul Monk.
Hi, I'm Kay, and I play Lady Elwyn Amelos, who is an elvish Circle of the Land druid.
Hi, I'm Gabo, and I play Art, the Dragonborn Battlemaster Fighter.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I play Vert, the Changeling Armor Artificer.
Thank you, everyone. So first announcement, I guess forgive us if there's any tech or stuff that happens today that's a little bit weird. We're using a different hybrid setup because we have a sick member of the cast, but wanted to play anyways. So bear with us. We tested everything. It should be good, but if not, that's why. Other than that, we premiere our episodes on YouTube every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Throughout the campaign, we use a variety of custom items, custom monsters, custom species, and all that fun stuff. The character portraits, which you'll see all over our layout once we switch to it, were done by an artist named Zyra Brittany, who goes by @ZylaV on Twitter. If you need a refresher on anything that's going on in the campaign, you can check out our campaign wiki at World Anvil. You can also check us out on our socials, where our handle is @Antiheroes Anonymous. And the links for everything I just mentioned and more can be found in the description of the video, including links to trans rights, Black Lives Matter, and Stop Asian Hate resources. Other than that, we just hope you enjoy the show, share with your friends, and come back to watch some more. So with all of that said, let's roll the intro video. And welcome back. Previously on Antiheroes Anonymous, the Silver Seekers have been on the road to Vidun in order to repair the damage that Cephalosk has done to the Storm Nexus in Fairytale. But their first stop along the way is the city of Bryvynth, where Art hopes to find his dragon companion Lumra. After dealing with Elwyn's nascent lycanthropy, the party spoke to a family fleeing the city. They claimed that life there is untenable under the current governor, who turns out to be an old friend of Art's. The group snuck into Bryvynth and found little but run-down buildings inhabited by sickly citizens. But things were quite a bit livelier underground once they happened upon a secret? Fumbled right at the end. A secret speakeasy.
Second to last word.
I was so close.
Secret speakeasy.
Alright, that's fine. Sets the tone for tonight.
The Silver Speakers.
And so, with all of that, we will pick up exactly where we left off last session, which was with the group of you having snuck into the city and kind of outside this rundown home with like a cellar door leading down into the basement. And in that cellar, there's which you learned via reconnaissance of Elwyn's spider familiar. Mm-hmm. There's another door with like a latch that slides open, and behind that door you found this lively speakeasy. And so we'll pick up right there with the group of you still outside. Was that my Discord?
Hold on. Nope, you're good. We're right outside. Hello.
Okay, and I will grab some music and then we'll get going. What would you all like to do?
Well, I guess, I mean, Elwyn's the only one.
I've got the info, and I was having the spider scope it out inside.
Yeah, is there anything that the rest of you, I guess, want to do while Elwyn is kind of senses dimmed and following her familiar? It's okay if not.
I guess maybe just climb to the roof of the building that we're on and just see if I can see anything from here.
Okay. Yeah, you can climb up there, no problem. Why don't you go ahead and roll a perception check?
Okay. It's a natural 1.
Natural 1?
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. No.
Oh no!
You get up to the top of the roof and start to look around, but before you can even really take in much of the city, you spot a warden patrol that is probably about 2 or 3 streets away. And it's almost a wonder they haven't seen you yet, and you kind of are forced to dart back down into the alleyway to avoid being spotted by them.
Okay.
So you don't manage to get any sort of view of the city really from up there.
Okay. I mean, if nothing else is happening, I think I'll spend, enough time looking through the spider's eyes to get, a good sense of, okay, this place is legit. When I come back to myself, I'll say, I forgot my sword and not my coin. But not my coin. That's the phrase to get in through the door. It's like a tavern or something down there. It's like a secret bar.
Secret?
Secret bar.
Weird bar?
A weird bar.
Oh no. Oh no. Let's leave. No more weirdness.
No.
Well, I think if we stay out here for too much longer, we're gonna get spotted. I just barely dodged the warden patrol, so maybe we should be down there.
Yeah, come on. And I think Ellen just kind of strides confidently up to the door.
Okay.
And knocks or whatever.
Yeah, and the panel slides open. And you can see those lizard-like eyes of a kobold looking through, and it just kind of looks at you expectantly.
Hi, I forgot my sword, but not my coin.
The eyes kind of blink at you, and for a second you're not sure that your password has been accepted, and then the thing flies shut, and the door unlocks and creaks open. And once the door creaks open, the sounds of the speakeasy within start to bubble up. There was some soundproofing or something that was going on the other side. And you can hear the sounds of some kind of upbeat band playing down there. You can hear the footfalls of dancing. You can hear laughing and drinks clanking, and you can see the warm flicker of firelight coming up from this cellar.
Alright, yeah. Go through.
Yeah. See, it seems pretty nice down below. Let's go. Let's go, yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
You pass through the door and kind of have to, shuffle your way past these 2 kobolds.
Can I get a look at the cover of their book? All the way down? Or the spine?
Yeah, you can. Roll a perception check.
Okay. Easy. Secret book. Perception?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm not using my ears or my nose, so that's a 10.
Oh no.
The books that they're reading, both are like one of them has it's missing its entire cover. They look very worn and beaten, and the part that on the spine that might have had a title seems to have been worn off, and it's really hard to tell what they might be.
For the record, tonight we've rolled a 1 and a 2
Mm-hmm.
Great.
on die. So,
Only better from
Oh
here.
no.
well, hopefully. Okay, that's fine.
Is our music still going?
Nope. Might be on my end though. Let's check.
Seems like we lost our music. Hold on just a second. This is an important vibe thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear
I
it.
have the vibe thing.
Yeah, it's our end. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
So yeah, the lively, bouncing music greets you all as you shuffle past the two kobolds, who are impeccably dressed in like full-on tuxedos, but they were like, one of them had to stand on the other's shoulders to like get up to the eye hole that they slid open. And once you come in, the other one that's on the shoulders hops to the ground, and they both give you low bows and kind of gesture you downward.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just give them a cute little curtsy and head down the stairs.
Okay.
Lead the way.
As described last week, you see this kind of bustling tavern space, but it looks like there's a bar that's been set up, but this bar is made of like a bunch of small different pieces. So it's not like one long counter piece, it's several pieces, and you can see like wheels at the bottom, and like hinges and things where these counters probably fold up and collapse. And there are barrels set up for basically tables that patrons are kind of gathered around with their drinks. And then there's a stage in one corner that similarly looks like it has these hinges and things that make it collapse and become portable. And that's where the band is set up. And then the bar seems to be manned by a woman who is dressed in like a very glamorous white feather boa and white dress that has these like tassel fringes at the bottom. And she's got, I mean, probably like a pearl necklace or something on as well. And she's got this like charcoal skin with this raven black fur that kind of covers most of her body. She's got this lanky, muscular build with yellow eyes, and fangs that kind of come up under her lip. And then there's just this small horde of tuxedo-clad kobolds that are running around doing the serving, but she's the one behind the bar who seems to be like giving the orders. And yeah, that's what you see at first brush. We lost music again. What is going on?
It's not anything you're doing.
These were not the tech problems I foresaw.
Well, do we want to get a drink or want to talk or ask around about what's happening in town?
Yeah,
Where do we want to start?
I mean, Art, this is kind of your area. Where do you want to start?
Did you have enough loot properly, or is it?
That might be the problem.
Okay.
Yeah,
It was the problem. My fault.
Sorry about that.
Can I know this is like a long shot since it's been 6 years, but like, do I recognize anyone here? Does anyone look familiar?
Roll a perception check.
Oh boy. Just get a 3 or higher.
Let's see. I hope I get 3.
You can take advantage if you want, because you're looking for people you know, which should be pretty easy to determine.
True.
2 3s.
That's true. Okay, let's see.
Don't
Don't
jinx it.
even think it.
That is a 19 on the die.
Oh, see? We're good. Reverse jinx it.
Love that for me. And for +5, 24.
The people in here look like a lot more of like the common class of people. And the city itself is a pretty large city. Hold on, I've got a population number here. It's a city of like about 60,000 people, so it's a lot of... There's no way you'd know every one of the common class in your own city. So unfortunately, you don't see a lot of people that you recognize. I will say, now that you get a look at the Dragonborn man who you followed in here, the red Dragonborn man, you recognize him. He looks very different, probably, from last time you saw him. He used to be an actor and playwright in the city, but it looks like he's very much fallen on hard times. Like, he used to dress in all this finery and stuff, but now he's like kind of in not totally tatters or rags, but his clothes definitely look more bedraggled. Let's see. And then the other person, I'd say, with that number, you don't recognize the person herself, but you recognize something about her. There's one person kind of off in one of the corners, and you can't really see what she's doing because she has her back turned towards you, but you spot that she has she's the only one in the room wearing armor besides the group of you, and she has a tabard on it that has the symbol of the Knights of the Scale that you recognize, the new symbol with the unbalanced scales and the one dragon with the bloody sword and the one dragon with the lit up sword.
Sorry. You said, okay, I know, what is this? You said, I caught the part about, like, it having, like, the symbol or, like, the new symbol that I just saw, but, like, what are they wearing exactly?
Tabard, which is like a cloth thing that goes over armor, if I remember correctly.
Gotcha.
I'm, like, doubting myself. Am I using this word right?
No.
Yeah.
It was that like the audio happened to cut off like at that point. So I was like, they're wearing something that has the symbol. Okay. And you said they're the other person like me wearing like armor.
Yes, they're the only person in the bar besides the group of you who was wearing armor.
Bulky.
It's
Gotcha. Okay.
Like a chain shirt and like leather pants, that kind of thing. It's not like full on plate or anything like that, but the only one wearing any sort of armor besides the group of you.
There's no one around here I recognize aside from someone who seemed to have fallen on hard times from last I knew of him. But I don't know. I'd say we try to talk to whoever's in charge, or even just the bartender to see if we can get an idea of like what's been going on, what Honler's been up to, and why it seems to be getting worse.
I will say I forgot to tell you the name of the actor who has fallen on hard times.
Okay.
Pause for a second.
No, keep going.
Are we good? Okay.
The Bluetooth speaker just ran out of battery, but I will get a charger for it and get it set back up. And in the meantime, we will hear Gabo via these speakers instead. Hopefully. Keep going.
So yeah, the name of that actor / playwright who you recognized is Thalazar Emberquill.
Oh, Salazar?
Thalazar with a TH.
Yeah.
That's a fantasy name.
I love that so much.
That's a really good one. Emberquill.
Emberquill.
Hey.
Emberquill.
Yeah.
Any relation?
Well, why don't y'all go out to the bar and try to maybe talk to some people?
Maybe.
Do you want to
Literally, maybe.
Ember of Whitequill.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of your area of expertise,
It
isn't
is.
it, Anna? Why don't you go and make some friends?
Anna's gonna go try and make friends.
Yep. Sounds promising. Yes.
Yeah, I think Anna will approach the bar.
Okay. The bugbear woman who is there kind of tending the bar, she is mixing drinks at a furious speed and like handing them out to customers. But finally, as you stand there for probably about, 30 seconds to a minute, you get her attention, and she kind of leans across the bar towards you and says, "Why, hello there.
Hello.
What can I get for you? You're new in these parts. I saw your whole group come in. I haven't seen any of you."
Yeah, we arrived a little while ago.
Well, welcome to my bar. Who is it who invited you here this evening, by the way?
Oh boy.
That's a great question.
That's a good question. Yeah, I'll just say, does it matter?
she gives a little
And then like a playful look, like,
roll a charisma check.
Okay. Okay. That's just charisma.
Mm-hmm.
We're fine.
That is a 22.
Okay.
Damn.
She looks initially at your response. Offended's the wrong word. She looks like surprised and confused. But then she kind of sees your playful smile, and she returns a little bit of a laugh. And she'd say, "Well, yes, I would say it does matter very much when you're running an illegal operation inside of a cellar."
So, did Art give us the guy's name, Emberquill?
Yeah. I think if I remember, I think I would share everything that I remembered.
Okay.
So like everything he put through.
Then she'll gesture back at the Dragonborn that we followed in and say, Mr. Emberquill.
Yes. He does like to spread the word, doesn't he? Well, welcome. What can I get for you and your friends? I can make just about anything. The special on the house, the special for the house is Sindara's secret. I'm Sindara.
Nice to meet you, Sindara. Yeah, let's try the special. And then, is anyone with Anna right now, or?
I could be.
Okay, yeah. So we'll just whoever's with Anna, we'll just get a special per person.
Okay.
Does that mean that Art and I found a table to sit at and observe people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are tables. A lot of them are taken up, and some of the floor is taken up by like dancing space, and there are people out there doing these like twirling dances where people are being like flung and like flipped over each other's backs. But there's actually a table that's kind of close to the stage that is relatively open.
Okay. Well, yeah. So we'll order 4 drinks and have the waiters deliver 2 of them to Art and Elwyn, and then Ember's I would drink at the bar.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds great. We can scope out the place and look for people.
She whips the drinks up very quickly, with a very practiced hand, and as she's doing it, she says, "Now this is a personal specialty, and no one else in the city, no one else in the world can make this drink perfectly. Others have tried, others have failed. When you get it here, this is the only place you can." And she hands
Challenge
you.
accepted.
She hands you this drink that it has kind of a swirly, smoky appearance to the indigo liquid, but there's like this floral aroma that comes off of it. And when she finishes the drink, she basically puts these 2 like live white flowers in them that kind of float on the top, and she hands them to you.
Great. Yeah.
And then she whips up another 2 to send them over to the table via kobolds in tuxedos.
Great. Her name is Sindara, is that right?
Sindara, yes.
Sindara.
Mm-hmm.
So Sindara, can you tell, since we're new here, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on?
New here, new to the city? New here...
New to the city.
Oh my, you must have made fast friends with Valazar over there then.
We had a chance encounter, a lucky occurrence.
Well, I'd say so. Well, I'm sure you saw as you came in, it's not exactly a hopping place at the moment.
Yeah, we had to sneak in ourselves. We're no strangers to illegal operations.
She flashes you a smile at that. Well, then you're going to fit in just swell, I think.
I guess specifically, we'd like to know a little bit more about these Knights of the Scale as well. And also what sort of things have been happening with, what's his name? The Art's friend, the governor? Hanlor. And sort of what's going on with this Hanlor character.
Oh, well, things have only gotten worse and worse since he came in and took control. He cracked down right out the gate with some heavy restrictions, curfews and things like that. And they seemed to work for a little while. He got the city under control, and then he tried to ease back on restrictions, and things were going fine, and we all of us thought just maybe things would be going back to normal soon, but alas, no. About a year ago, I would say, the Knights of the Scale came back. They started popping up again, and that seemed to get right in Hanlor's britches, and he started doubling down on his ridiculous laws. And since then, it's just been like this, how you've seen. The sickness probably started spreading about, 6 months ago.
Sickness.
It's just poor sanitation throughout the city has led to not one particular ailment or another. It's just poor health, and there's a lot of people in the public housing now. It's just dreadful.
Are there a lot of people like coughing and stuff here? Like, is it like clear that there's like
In here, not really, though there is kind of like a layer of smoke gathering at the ceiling because a lot of the patrons are smoking in here.
Sure.
And it is a cellar with poor ventilation.
I see. Well, maybe you could help us with an introduction to these knights. I think you can help us with that?
Well, if you want to speak with one of them is here tonight. We have a little bit of an arrangement with the Knights of the Scale. They afford us a little measure of protection for our operation here. They usually send one per night. And today we have...
One night per night.
Yes. Today we're fortunate enough to have Maria over there, if you wanted to go and say hello. And as you follow her point, you see the woman in the chainmail, who is actually kind of nearby the table where the rest of your group is already setting up. Mm-hmm. But she seems to be doing something to the wall there and has her back to you.
She's doing something to the wall?
Yeah, you can't really see what she's doing from this angle because she has her back to you, but she's like doing something with the wall of the cellar.
Okay.
Her name?
Oh, Maria.
Maria. So Anna will just nod. Sure. Okay. Maybe I'll go chat with this Maria. Any other, news or exciting information?
Let me think.
Any rumors?
Any rumors?
I did not make a rumor table for Bryvynth. I didn't have time. It got
Looks
cut.
up at Molo. Where's Molo?
Where's Molo?
Molo's in the same place.
Oh, yeah.
Malt. You're thinking malt.
Or Malt, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah, Molo is a whole different creature.
Yeah, never mind. Molo would be in the tuxedo.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, nothing of particular note, except that the wardens have been a bit... what's the word? They've been more pursuant of things lately. Seems like they're cracking down a little bit, trying to weed out operations like ours.
Wow.
Don't know exactly what that means, but maybe someone here will.
Okay. Good to know. Well, I'll go give our a knight a visit, I guess.
Yeah.
Thanks for the info. And thanks for the drink.
Anytime. Come back if you want another. And you
will.
will.
And then Anna will walk towards Maria.
Mm-hmm.
Ember stays at the bar.
Okay.
And also
She's relishing finding a place that is willing to serve her.
Oh. Fair point. Yeah, I mean, like, you're... Especially in your new robes, and this might be a new experience for you, you're far from, like, the most bedraggled person in here. Like, there are people dressed in, like, far worse finery than you. Mm-hmm. People who seem much less well-groomed. So yeah, you're actually on, like, the upper scale of things.
Yeah, it's high class now.
Yes.
Well, while Elvin and I are sitting, can I, like, have we caught anyone's attention? Like, can I see if there's anyone, like, eyeing us or anything like that all? Just out of pure paranoia.
Yeah, roll an insight check. Or perception if that's better.
Or what?
Or perception if that's better. I was trying to mix it up, though.
They are exactly the same. And it's a 14.
14. No one has given you, like, any particular attention. You do catch the occasional stare from, various different people, but it's not like one person in particular eyeing you. It's just, you kind of get the vibe that you're the new people in what is a very, like, insular group.
Yeah,
that's the right word.
That's fair. Okay.
Secretive, clandestine, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps to themselves.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no eyes on you in particular, but you do attract glances every now and again.
Attention. So,
Well, go for it. Go talk to
Okay,
Maria.
so I'm gonna like take the scenic route over to her, and I'm gonna try and like eavesdrop and like just kind of get a general sense of the type of people or patronage that's here.
Okay.
Like, you know, is there like real upstanding citizens, or there's some like illicit activities going on, or like what's happening? What's the vibe of this place?
That would
and these
probably be
patrons?
an insight check as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, 18 plus 5, 23.
Are they all upstanding is an interesting question to ask in a place where the entire act of being here is against the law.
Well, you know, they
and
have like a
illicit, but-
playwright here and stuff. Like, I
Um,
mean, maybe he's a good guy. Who knows?
Yeah, you don't see like the signs of. You don't see like big burly guys with like blood drop tattoos or.
But also, like, I'm like trying to like eavesdrop as I'm like slowly walking to this night. So,
Yeah.
like, what kind of conversations?
The conversations, for the most part, seem to be like upbeat and cheerful. But with your role, you kind of get that that's something that they're putting on to an extent. Like this is a place they've come to forget what is going wrong out there, and so they're not talking about it.
Okay.
But yeah,
And it's not like it's not like thieves' camp. Like, it's not like they're like,
no.
I'm gonna talk to Uncle about you know.
Yeah,
thing.
I mean the people here are doing something illegal, but they don't seem like, in general, bad types.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're trying to, like you said, like escape reality and come to a place that the wardens are not aware of or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine.
However, as you're eavesdropping, you do hear a couple of them talk about this place specifically,
Uh-huh.
but each conversation you overhear about this place uses a different name for it. One group calls it the Dimmed Lantern, another group calls it the Shadowed Chalice, another group calls it the Drink by Moonlight, the Half-Shuttered Window.
Wow.
So it's like, this place seems to have no particular name for it, and everyone who talks about it in a slightly different way.
Kind of fun. And did you share with us that there's like a bunch of different entrances to this one place? Or is it like entrances to a bunch of different speakeasies?
As you're surveying it, there's two entrances. There's the one you came in, and there's a door at the back, which you're not necessarily sure where that might go, because no one has come and gone from it.
Okay. Alright. Got it. Okay.
But yeah, I guess as you're like sampling people's conversations, and with that roll, you could pick up on one other thing, which is that this place will not be here tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
It
Wow.
moves every single night to a different location.
Shoot.
Ah, I see.
And has a different password. How people know where to go and what that password is, you're not sure. But
I
you
see.
gather from conversations that this place moves every single night.
I see.
So with the new rules, my little spider companion is here until we go to bed.
Wow.
Oh, you didn't have to dismiss it?
Nope.
Cool.
It just sticks around until I finish a long rest. So if we need to do more snooping, like probably as Art and I are sitting at that table, the spider finds its way back to me and it's like sitting in my fur collar somewhere. I can send it under a door or something.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Is there anything that the group at the table wants to do?
Oh.
I was just gonna ask about the layout. Are there any like doors or anything of interest? Like, I don't know.
It's pretty much just a wide open square cellar room.
Mhm. Yeah.
There's the stairway you came down to get in here, and yeah, there's a door at like the back of the room that goes somewhere, but that door hasn't been opened, so you don't really know where it goes. Other than that, there's pretty much just like barrels set out as tables and this pop-up stage and counter. So yeah. That's about it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like from my vantage at the table, I'd be doing something similar to Vert, where I'm just trying to eavesdrop on various conversations. Maybe farther than natural hearing can eavesdrop.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll a perception check at advantage.
Ooh, natural 20.
Oh, snap.
Hey!
Hey.
You pick up on everything Vert picked up on in his kind of slow pass around. But in addition to that, you pick up on kind of how people know where this place is going to be and when. So Sindara will send a kobold into the town, and the kobold kind of goes to a couple different locations in the town throughout the day. And this kobold is marked by a headband with a white feather in it. And the kobold will give a passcode to someone who is like a verified, patron of the speakeasy. We'll tell them the location that it will be that night. And then the passcode can only be found graffitied somewhere on the interior of the last night's establishment.
Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna start looking for the graffiti.
Okay. And we'll maintain your perception check. Did you roll me a just a D6?
A D6.
Mm-hmm.
1.
A 1. Let's see. Yeah, you're able to locate it. It's kind of in... Where would it be here? You're glancing around, and you have to kind of like look between the like whirling, dancing bodies of people to spot it. But on one of the barrel tables, like on one of the iron bars, you see like the signs of like slightly still dripping wet paint, and you can make out the password. I'm here for the dragon's milk.
Oh, gross.
Well.
I'm gonna write that down somewhere and just put that in my bag for later.
Are we all here for that?
Gross. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Could both Art and Elwyn roll like just a general charisma check?
Well, okay.
A what?
Just a general charisma check.
Oh, okay. How charismatic am I? Not very. Okay. Oh, this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the big.
Oh, yeah. 19.
Oh yeah, 5.
Elwyn, as you're kind of surveying the room, let's see. A human woman with like long dark hair, and she's wearing kind of like one of those fascinator type things, and also like has one of those kind of tasseled short dresses, comes up and kind of extends a hand to you. Care for a dance?
Oh, I'd love one. Thank you.
And she, as soon as she has your assent, she kind of like grasps your hand and pulls you out onto the dance floor with a laugh.
Lovely.
Yep. Leaving Art at the table by himself, I guess. And she kind of takes the lead and basically starts steering you through all these spinning and whirling moves.
This is bread and butter for Elwyn. She's very used to this. It's actually kind of nice. I don't think I've had a proper dance in a really long time.
Need to quickly generate a name for this person.
While names happen, please look at the GIF that perfectly describes how Art looks while trying to be charismatic. I think it's very accurate.
Let's see.
Where's that?
It's in the
in the video chat.
Yep.
Just the Britney Spears.
Britney Spears awkward thumbs up gif. As Ellen gets whisked away. That's really funny.
Her name is Eva Beth.
Eva Beth.
Yep.
Shoot.
And yeah, I
Eva
mean,
Beth? Yeah, let's go with Eva Beth.
Eva Beth.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Ellen will try to very tactically just ask her about herself and her life here and what things have been doing.
Yeah, she just kind of like in between these like spins as she kind of like throws you out wide and twirls you back in.
Mm-hmm.
She tells you a little bit. It's what you gather is probably a pretty common sort of story. She's lost family members to sickness. She's lost her home to people, taking advantage of, the warden's focus being elsewhere to do things like looting on people who are not being protected by the wardens. But before she gets too far into her tale of woe, she basically says, "But let's not talk about that tonight. Tonight's a night for fun and for dancing."
Of course.
And she kind of twirls you back in close.
Right. So I think I'm still gonna try to get info out of her, but I'm gonna frame it as like in the positive. Like, well, what would you do if the governor ever stepped down, or what would you want to see? What changes would you want to see? What's your dreams for the future?
What would she do if the governor ever stepped down? She says, "Well, I'd pop a bottle of champagne. That's what I'd do."
Those kind of conversations.
Yeah.
Like, don't expect to get anything big out of it, but she's just temperature checking. And
it's very much, she kind of has hopes that, like, the Knights of the Scale rising again means that things are going to change in the city.
Mm-hmm.
That Honlor will be driven out and they'll have their freedom again. Things like that.
Cool. All right. Great.
Is there anything else you want to know while you have her ear?
No, just she's getting a vibe check on the general populace and, about the Knights of the Scale too. And the governor and all that, but without trying to like seem like she's prying. So she's probably not going to go ask too many questions.
She seems very excited about the Knights of the Scale.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you get the sense that like she would have no interest in joining them or anything like that.
But she supports,
Yeah.
Got it. Good to know. That's it.
What else?
I think Embers would just be talking to Sindara, just sort of like nursing her drink a bit, and ask, "Hey, where would someone who's here illegitimately stay the night? Any recommendations?"
Oh, well, that's a tough one. Obviously, there's the public housing, but I wouldn't recommend that. It's just a little bit... Well, on top of being dangerous, it's just uncomfortable and not very friendly. You could try seeking the kindness of the Knights of the Scale. In the past, they were known for doing things for the community and helping out. Now, this is a new group, mind you, but they might be willing to take you in for a night or two.
Sounds good. This is a great drink, by the way.
Why, thank you. I haven't described its flavor palette, have I? I have it in my notes.
Oh, boy.
Let's see. It's got kind of a sweet and tart taste of berries with like hints of lavender notes in there as well. And like I said, it's just got that kind of like swirling, almost smoke-like appearance to its purplish liquid.
It's just, I'd have another.
I want to be drinking that.
You are drinking that.
Yeah, they sent some to the table.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I think Ember says, I'd have another, but I'm kind of on the job right now.
Oh, what kind of work do you do?
Bodyguard them.
She kind of like looks over at Anna and Elwyn and Honlor. Well, that Dragonborn you're with, he seems like he might
Honlor?
be... Not Honlor.
What?
He's here!
Plot twist!
Sorry, I just... I
What have you done?
Wait, what?
Telling us?
I looked at art and thought Honlor for some reason. The other Dragonborn. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Art and says, well, your Dragonborn friend looks rather tough.
Yeah, we're both bodyguards.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Your friends look like they're having a good time, at least.
I think
The
we're all
ones you're
having,
guarding.
I think everyone here is having a good time.
Well, that's what we strive for.
Yes.
She doesn't have a drink, but
Mhm.
she kind of gives you a smile and a nod. And then has to rush off to help some other
Yeah.
patrons.
What was the knight's name again?
Maria.
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 How do you
Yes.
spell it?
Maria.
It's just the way Maria is normally
R-I-A.
spelled.
Maria. Speaking of, are you going to go talk to her now?
Yeah, I was letting you guys do stuff. I'm ready whenever.
As you kind of approach her, you can see that she's like a short but sturdy-looking human woman, and she's got brown skin with like freckles that kind of go up her cheeks and over her nose, and then these dark green eyes and black hair that like has tight curls that kind of bobs above her shoulders. And now that you can kind of approach her from the side, you can see what she's doing. She has basically like a stencil. And then she's got like a cloth up over her nose, and she has this like silvery can, and that she pushes a button on the top of, and then it like sprays paint onto the wall.
I see.
And as you get closer, you can see that she is spray painting the symbol of the Knights of the Scale, and then underneath it the words, "The Knights of the Scale rise again."
Is she able to do this like pretty well just by herself, or is she like kind of struggling at all with like?
It looks like she's got it.
She's got it.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I think Anna will stand.
Oh, the other thing I
Yeah.
forgot to mention, she looks young, like
Yeah.
19, maybe 20, but very young.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So Anna will just stand near her, kind of in her line of sight, and like kind of just nod appreciatively at what she's doing and wait for her to finish.
Yeah, she catches your eye and like finishes off the last stroke with the can of spray paint, and then kind of sets it to the side and dusts off her hands and steps back to admire her handiwork.
Yep, and Anna will just like kind of look at it and nod and be like, "Very nice."
Oh, you're a fan?
I think so. It's Maria, right? I heard from the barkeep.
Ah, Sindara. Yes, Maria. Nice to meet you. And you are?
Anna, and she'll put her hand out.
Yeah. She takes it and shakes it.
So, Maria, I'll cut to the chase. My group and I just arrived in town a little while ago, and we have some business.
She kind of takes a quick minute to turn around and look at the room.
Yeah.
And you can see she very quickly clocks Embers, Art, and Elwyn.
Mm-hmm.
And says, "Oh, those three over there," and points at them.
Yep.
Yeah, you're the only faces in here I don't recognize, so that tracks.
Yeah.
Now, what brings you to town?
Well, we have some business with the local establishment.
She raises an eyebrow, kind of
The
waiting for more information on what you mean by that.
and she will kind of lean in a little closer and say, "Let's just say that our goals might be somewhat aligned here, and we're hoping to work together with you."
She kind of leans back against the wall a little bit, almost leaning on the graffiti spot and having to like shift to the side so she doesn't get wet paint on her back.
Yeah.
And kind of looks you up and down. And she says, "Your Dragonborn friend over there looks tough. Your friend at the bar looks tough. What do you and the other one bring to the table?"
Well, I'd say maybe you can wait and see, but I think we have our own set of special skills.
All right. Well, I don't make the decisions for our order, but I could think about giving you an introduction.
That would be great.
Yeah, she like her eyes especially linger on Art and Embers, and she kind of nods to herself and says, if what you say is true, I think that Audhild would like to. Yes, Audhild. It's a dwarven name.
Okay, Audhild.
I think that Audhild would like to hear from you and be interested in working with you.
Great. When can we meet them?
Perhaps tonight, after I'm done here.
Okay, when's that?
She kind of looks around and like gestures at the ceiling. Kind of hard to gauge time in here, but I don't know, a couple hours.
Okay. And we'll like pull his pocket watch out and look at it and be like, all right, sounds good, and then clasp it shut. We'll be here.
She rolls her eyes.
As did I.
Yeah.
As did I.
All right, nice meeting you. We'll talk soon.
Art, your table is not far from where this conversation is happening. Could you roll a perception check?
Yeah. Oh, which one? Perception. 18 plus 5. 23.
Oh snap! So you're able to hear like big chunks of that conversation, and you know the name Audhild. Could be.
Oh shit!
Could be a different person because you don't know how common of a dwarven name it is. But when you were here in the city, one of the rebel youths was named Audhild, but you didn't know what happened to her because she didn't end up at Greymantle Penitentiary like the rest did.
Oh shit!
The look on Gobble's face right now is priceless.
I'm very expressive.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, if it's her, she'd probably be in like her, I don't know, early to almost mid-20s or something like that by this time.
Wow.
I guess as a dwarf, maybe that's not a good
Like 200s.
measure, but yeah, you know, about that range.
Okay. I think he's feeling a little hopeful, but a little like anxious to like get the full picture of like how bad things are and hopefully stepping in. I don't think. I'm trying to think because like I don't think. I think he's really anxious to find any news about Lumbra, but if this is the person he thinks it is, or someone related to this person, like he's hopeful that there's a chance they'll know something.
Sure.
So he'll be sure to relay that to the rest of the group when
All the
we
more reason to
get
meet
back
with
together.
them. 100%.
What?
All the more reason to meet with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what next?
I know, I'm dancing.
I guess Anna's gonna.
I also.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that I also, like, this is more above table, but I also remembered I'm looking not just for Lumbra, but for any sign of Emilio, which is, like, the kid of one of the people who, like, were trying to break out of prison but didn't make it. Is he...
Last his mother knew, or last she saw him, he was in Fairytale, but that was years ago.
God.
So he could be anywhere, theoretically.
Shit. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
What were you gonna say?
So other than finding a minute to weave into, I don't know if you're gonna dance for the next 2 hours or not, but to like get a word into both of you saying we have a meeting with Audhild after they close down or whatever. Anna's going to spend that 2 hours trying to make
2 hours?
friends.
Where'd you get 2 hours from?
I said a couple hours.
Oh,
You did say a couple hours.
But like, sorry, other people might be doing things. I didn't want to instantly pass 2 hours.
Oh no, I'm just saying what I'm going to do.
Okay,
like this is how I'm going to pass time.
What you're going to do?
This is how I'm passing time. Is I would like to make friends with, if there's any like, I don't want to say like thieves guild type people here or anything like that to find, like, to see if I can get in with them too and see if they're also have any operations going on or if they're willing to talk to me.
Thieves Guild?
Like just the not great people of the town.
Yeah, like I said, you really don't see many people like that in here.
Okay.
Like the worst you might see is some people exchanging like illicit substances for coin, things like that.
So there's no talk of other types of like rebellion or rioting or like I know that they tried to like escape what's outside, but maybe some of that's leaking out a little bit.
I think that the vibe you get is that a lot of that has been squashed by like the wardens cracking down and like this martial law that they've imposed with all their curfews and everything like that.
Then I would instead maybe want to get the general idea of what people think about the Knights of the Scale.
Okay.
And kind of get their impressions on those operations in that group.
That's kind of my goal too. I'm assuming that after finishing the dance with this one person, I'll be dancing with other people and
people seem to be like
getting
jumping from partner to partner in these dances.
Getting a temperature check.
If both of you then, if one of you wanted to with advantage for help, roll, what would an information gathering check be?
No, there's no straw in it. Zach, she was doing it right.
Investigation.
Can you just pay attention?
Yeah.
Like an investigation check. Whichever one of you wants to roll it, you can roll with advantage for help from the other one.
+4 here.
Let me check.
Investigation? -2.
Yeah, mine's only +3, so go for it.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay.
And a 16.
Oh shoot. So that's 24.
You, whether from talking to people while Elwyn talking to people while dancing, or Anna kind of going around and eavesdropping / maybe hopping into conversations here and there and kind of steering the conversation towards the Knights of the Scale. Opinions are mixed. A lot of people, like the first partner that Elwyn danced with, seem hopeful that they're a sign of change coming to the city. But a couple other people in the group see or have seen Honlor cracking down harder since they arose, and seem to express the wish that like maybe they should have just stayed gone and the restrictions would have lifted eventually, and we could have gone back to normal life if they hadn't decided to mess with things again. There are people with like a more neutral, pessimistic attitude who seem to think like it doesn't really matter that the Knights of the Scale are back again. It's not going to change anything for the better or for the worse. It's very mixed.
Okay.
Okay.
I like to think that eventually Anna cuts in and dances with Elwyn so they can do like a exchange of info.
That does happen.
Yeah.
Like when she gets tossed to the next partner, I'm just there ready to receive her.
And that's just like my turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
And we take a long turn.
Yeah, you get you get past during one of those like faster songs, and then it quickly turns to like a slower.
Of course, because that's how it always goes.
Yeah.
And you have the time to kind of like whisper information in each other's ears and things like that.
Information. Yep. That's absolutely what's being
definitely
whispered.
what we're doing.
Information. Whisper sweet information.
It's just information.
Yeah,
Nothing else.
anything that could be whispered in an ear is information, technically.
Okay.
Anything else anyone else wants to do?
Anything from Gabo?
No.
I think Empress would just spend the rest of the time at the bar chatting with what was her name?
Sindara.
I'll have another one of those fun drinks though.
Yeah. You can definitely get another one of those.
About just like the memories Embers had of like sort of old Bryvynth before before the Empire took it, and like asking about like, do you remember this person? Are they still around? Do you know them?
She probably doesn't know everyone that you mentioned, but I would say that she might know a few of them.
Mm-hmm. How old does she seem? Because we're talking about like 20 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, she seems old enough for that.
Okay.
She's not old, but definitely in her middle years.
Mm-hmm.
She, in your conversation, you learned that she was formerly a stage manager for one of the theaters here.
Mm-hmm.
And she lost her ability to do that line of work, as pretty much everyone who was in that industry did, when tourism dried up because Halnor started imposing this like strict martial law on the city. Yeah, and she eventually landed on this line of work because the production of it seemed to suit her. Yeah.
Wish I could say I'd ever caught a show, but I never could afford it back in those days.
Oh, I didn't run anything near a high quality theater. It was a little hole in the wall, but I loved it. Nothing like the Gilded Playhouse. Nope. Though I wished I did dream maybe of one day of managing a production there, but alas, not to be.
Don't give up on the dreams just yet. That's all I'll say.
Oh no, I haven't, but for the moment, this is my life and it's a good one.
Fair enough.
Yeah. With that, as time starts to pass here, maybe about 45 minutes, into what Vert and Elwyn were doing for information gathering, something happens.
Oh boy.
You hear a loud bang sound from the top of the stairs, and the two kobolds who were up there reading the books burst to the top of the stairway, and one of them, everything goes kind of quiet, like the music cuts and all eyes turn towards them, glasses stop clanking, and one of them shouts, "It's the worms!"
Oh no.
And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh no, initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Okay.
Wouldn't be a speakeasy without a raid.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I dropped it.
Hell yeah.
I rolled like shit. 8.
Oh. I rolled really good.
Well,
Okay, so
two goods and two bads.
Must be nice.
what do numbers have?
24.
And then Art had an 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Vert
5.
and Elwyn.
Hey.
21.
21, fast.
Oh wait, hang on. We
Needs
get-
your intelligence.
Actually, I can, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna make sure my Guardian of the Wind does not affect initiative rolls. It affects a bunch of things that are dexterity based. 1 second.
I don't think
I don't
it
think it
does.
does either.
What's the bonus to AC again?
1 sec.
Wait, do we all have that?
I guess you guys have just had the wind rushing around you this entire
I know,
time.
because you
It's
just give
very
us...
subtle.
It's subtle till it needs to be, and then it.
Yeah. It does not affect initiative. But
Okay.
so this one gives temp HP. It does not give attack rolls and AC.
Okay.
It gives
Oh, this was the
stealth checks,
stealthy one.
acrobatics, dexterity saving throws, and 15 movement speed. So
Plus
you
15
are
movement speed.
you are fast.
Embers is already a bullet, and now she's
Yeah,
a double
now
bullet.
she's a bullet
Wow.
train.
And this is what had given us 20 temp HP, right?
Yes. So while
Okay.
you have that temp HP, you have those bonuses as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yep. All good.
I will drag you over to the map.
Oh boy.
I have a dumb question. As long as I have all of that temp HP, or
Any of
like
it.
until those 20 are gone?
Until those 20 are gone.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Great. Oh, I love this map.
Thank you. So yeah, you can see the kind of pop-up bar over here, the stage with the musicians down here. Maria is here nearby by the wall. There's waiters and patrons at these barrel tables, and the kobolds just rush down these stairs at the very far north of the map, saying that the worms were coming. Gabo, you may not know this. The worms is like a colloquial, like derogative for the wardens.
A colloquial
Like a
pejorative for what?
derogative for like the wardens.
For the Imperial
yeah.
Wardens.
Oh, gotcha. That's what I Assumed. Okay.
The worm.
So they used to have a name that had worms with the Y in it.
Yeah.
And then people started calling them worms with an O, and so they had to change their name.
I
Is what
love
happened.
No, come here.
They had to rebrand.
Yep. Okay. Let me go ahead and get the initiative started. Embers, you're up first. No one has entered the bar just yet.
Let's see. Which staircase? They came from this northern staircase?
Yes.
The two kobolds?
And then the door at the back is over here.
This was at the bar.
Oh, yes.
Was
Let
over
me.
here.
Oh, hi.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I could get there. Embers just sets her mug down, looks at Centaura, time to go to work, and dashes up the stairs.
Yep. And you see Sindara has immediately started packing up the bar.
Oh, here comes the cat.
Okay. When you get to the top of the stairs, you can see that the hallway leading up to this room has already started to fill with wardens, but at their forefront are these two large four-legged blue lizards with one big spike on their foreheads.
Jeez.
That seem to be leading the charge ahead of these wardens.
Wait, so can you put big spike on their forehead?
Yes, I will.
Those elfos?
Oh my god, no.
I will. Let me see if I can show you the token.
Are these bipedal? Oh,
No,
I
they're
see.
on four legs.
Oh.
Okay. And the hallway is not that wide, right?
No, it's probably about 10 feet. So there's two of these ones rushing straight towards you,
Okay.
and then there's a line of wardens behind them.
Okay. I'll just try and set myself and attack one of these.
I guess I should put them on the map.
Yeah.
Hold on just a second. I have to move some stuff because I had stuff set up for myself on the GM layer, but now I need to put these lizards where I had stuff set up.
Gosh, what do I even have here today?
Because for some reason I didn't expect Embers to just dash straight to the top of the staircase.
I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you expect her to do that?
Okay.
Why would Embers ever be first in combat?
Just D&D
Or move a
things.
long distance in your turn?
Just D&D things.
What is Embers' speed with that buff now?
60.
60.
Jesus.
When I said dash, I didn't literally mean dash. I mean with her movement.
You're
got
Yes.
double
there.
someone's movement speed.
Yeah.
That's great.
Cool.
She can't figure out where she wants to be.
Let's see here. Yeah, so I think I'm just sort of standing in the doorway trying to set myself here.
Okay.
Trying to remember how all my martial arts stuff works now that I'm a 2024 character.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Must be nice.
Incoming.
Hi, cat. I have a cat climbing over my laptop here.
She looking for her food, do you think?
There's another cat that's moving long distances on the first turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know where it is.
Okay.
I'm going to make 2 attacks. This is just my normal attack against the lizard.
Okay.
Even my bonus is better nowadays. Does a 14 hit?
Yes, it does.
And they both hit. That was a 4 on die, by the way. Do I get any attack modifiers from you? This is just stealth and
Yep.
a dexterity. Right, dexterity saving throw, as you said. Okay.
Right.
Cool. So one of those is going to be a stunning strike.
Okay. It's a, you said a Constitution saving throw
Yeah.
for that?
Yep.
17.
Yep, passes. So it has. Actually, let's see. I'm gonna roll advantage on this. I'm gonna roll one more time to see if the second one crit because the next attack roll made against has advantage.
Gotcha.
It did not crit. Let's see here. So its speed is halved. I do good damage. 25 force damage. And I'm going to use my bonus action to dodge
Okay.
with patient defense.
Good turn. Is that it for Embers?
Yep.
If so, then it's Elwyn's turn.
Great. Okay. Well, shoot. And they haven't entered yet.
Not yet, no.
Okay. I have a potentially bad idea. But it could also be a potentially good idea. Let's see. How much would a 20-foot radius sphere cover?
I mean, where do you want to put it?
At the base of the stairs, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, so, I think Elwyn will just say to the patrons, like, everyone get to the back of the room! And she whips her staff around, and you can see clouds coalescing on the fairy crystal, and then she whips it forward, and a fog cloud erupts at the base of the stairs.
Okay. Could you draw that? I'm going to need my...
I can't,
Oh, you can't.
because I don't have Roll20 up.
I'll see if I can do something.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want Embers to be blinded by it, so if it could be, like, just in the square under Embers.
Oh,
So like that.
Yeah.
big circle.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Just to block their view of the back door, especially if it's a exit or whatever. And my familiar.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Yeah, I was holding this in
Sorry.
hopes that it would help you draw a circle.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry and thank you. So the sphere is heavily obscured.
That's bad.
Drawing circles on
Working
here
on
is
it.
so hard.
Oh, the circle's bad. I thought you were saying this spell was bad. I was like, did I do a bad thing?
You're
Yeah.
good. You're good.
It lasts for the duration or until a strong wind, such as one created by a gust of wind, disperses it.
I will not use that.
Looks at
Okay,
Bert.
Okay,
Kind of
that's
is.
pretty good. That'll do.
Yeah, so she creates that. It just says everyone run towards the back. Also, my familiar, though my wild companion actually is a familiar now, which means it has a turn in combat. I was reading this earlier. It rolls its own initiative, so I'm going to do that now because I forgot to
Okay.
do that earlier.
Can do manual entry.
It's a spider, so I assume it has no bonuses to anything, so that's just a 6.
Okay.
And it basically, it acts on its own turn. It can take other actions as normal. I'm gonna have it...
Well, it's not its turn yet.
I know, but on its turn... I guess I can wait till its turn then.
Okay. Then anything else for Elwyn?
But I basically am just like whispering instructions to it. And then I'm gonna get out of the fog cloud and go through art space. I have 45 feet of movement, so I'm gonna go up kind of to the northeast of the room, kind of above where the waiter is, yeah, and just kind of keep an eye on the door there
Okay. Sounds good.
and try to make sure people know which direction to go. Yeah, that's my turn.
Maria, then it's her turn. What would she want to do here? she like reaches out to the wall and puts her hand on the symbol of the Knights of the Scale, and then whispers almost what sounds like a little prayer, but it's not to any sort of deity, under her breath. And the mark on the wall like disappears, and Embers, you see it appear on the second Drake as she casts Hunter's Mark.
Nice.
And she will make her way that direction to try and help out.
This is great battle music.
I expect
So good.
Yeah, the musicians are just back there.
Yep.
They're like, oh, things are going down. Ding, ding, ding,
Ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding.
Which one of
I've
these
been
symbols
vibing
would
this
work
whole
on a
time,
mark?
like, yeah.
Yeah, so good.
There we go. That works as a Hunter's Mark.
What's the walking speed of that base?
Slow. Okay, then Embers, from the top of the stairs, you see there is a warden at the back of the group, who kind of pushes his way forward. By his like armor and achievements that are like marked on his uniform, you gather that he's probably the leader here. And he takes like a small silvery device or canister and lobs it into the room.
Cast Embers.
Shit.
Yep.
Where?
Embers can't use a reaction to catch missiles.
It's not aimed at her.
I
so
know,
she
I know.
can, we'll put it like here,
Oh god.
at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
So how many patrons are in there? 1, 2, 3,
Oh, shit.
4, 5.
4.5.
I'm going to say 5,
Plus Maria.
plus Maria. Could each of you make a d20 roll for one of the patrons, and then I will make one for the
We're
final
on-
patron?
Each of us is making a roll?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, no! I'm so sorry. That's a nat one.
Oh, no.
Please don't kill them.
No.
I'm so sorry. I can't.
At least you're wasting
my
it
job.
on the patron and not-
Okay, this.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
that's
fine. And then
3
I'll-
die that I have to put in dice jail.
Put him in jail.
Okay, so we've got a nat 1,
4.
4, 10,
11.
and 11.
Oh, no.
I also rolled an 11 for the 5th patron, with plus 0 for commoners.
Oh man.
So all of them fail. And what happens is, as soon as this silvery device or like canister hits the ground, gas starts to pour out of it. And you see each of those patrons kind of wobble and fall to the ground unconscious.
Okay.
Embers, I also need you and Maria to make that saving
This is
throw.
a deck save?
No, it's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh, Maria might fail.
Oh no.
17 for me.
It'd be so sad if Maria fails this. She does. Okay, but Embers passes. Let me go ahead and mark each of those patrons as unconscious. That'll be our unconscious symbol. And Maria is also unconscious. She just slumps
Jesus
to the
Christ. My god, okay.
And then he basically kind of moves up next, or like behind the two drakes that are in front of Embers, but can't quite get to Embers. The wardens behind him kind of start to form up into ranks. It looks like they have a set of like wardens with big shields, and then another set of wardens with like rifles behind them.
Oh my gosh.
Art, it's your turn.
Okay, from where I'm at, do I see what Embers is dealing with, or not really?
There's a fog cloud that is obscuring all of your vision at the moment.
Sorry.
Okay. If I try to make it to where Embers is it like harder?
You just can't see.
No.
Like, can I use my regular movement to
Yeah, you
get
can
to
use
like
your
where
regular
Embers is at?
movement.
Yeah, it's not difficult terrain. It's just obscured, so you just can't see when you're in there.
You'll bump into people and tables and things like that, but you can move your full movement.
Yep.
Okay.
Which is 45 now.
Yeah. I love that. Let's see. And the entrance where Embers is at, like, is there room for two?
So yes, you'll be a little bit like lower on the stairs than the Drake itself, but yeah, you can stand next to Embers on the stairs.
And can I reach the Drake?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, sweet. Then let's do that. Let's be yay! Woo! Let's be right over there. And let's hit a guy. Which guy should I hit? Let's hit the guy on the left. I'm gonna do my sword attack. Dice. Where are my good dice? I've had to put so many away.
Man, Maria's unconscious and nobody knows it because she's in the fog cloud.
Yeah.
I guess that ends her concentration on Hunter's Mark.
Okay. I assume a 14 doesn't make it, but let me know because I have a thing.
14 does make it.
Never mind that. Don't gotta use my thing. Okay. So that I'm gonna hit with my sword, and that's 4d8. Let's do this. Ooh, that's an 8 plus 7, 15 slashing damage, and...
Were you going for the one that Embers has already hit, or the other one?
Oh yeah, I'll go for the one that Embers hit.
Okay.
Yeah. And, so that was 15 slashing, and then 7 radiant.
For 22
For
total?
my first attack.
It is still
So
standing,
my
but
second
barely.
attack... It is still what?
Still standing, but barely.
Cool. That's 18 on the die, plus something. And let's do the same thing against. So that is 5 plus 7 slashing, and then 7 radiant.
That one goes down.
Sweet. I'm gonna action surge. And we're gonna do that all over again.
You could probably stand in its space now.
And probably what?
Stand in its space.
Yes, but
Oh, yeah,
please
can I do
don't.
that?
I don't have enough map for that.
Let's use the map in our imaginations. Once again, 14. You said that hits.
Yep.
And let's do... Well, okay, that's 1 plus 7, 8 slashing, and 8 radiant.
For 16 total.
And second attack... Second attack is 5... It's 13, but if that doesn't hit, I have a thing.
13 does miss. They have an AC of 14.
It does?
13 misses.
Okay, hold on.
Yep.
Where is my thing? I swear to God. I have a thing that's, what's it called? Precision attack. So that's one of my maneuvers. So when you miss with an attack roll, you can expend 1 superiority die, roll that die, and add it to the attack roll. So since I missed by 1, I'm gonna do that. And look at that, I got plus 7.
You hit.
So that's dirty 20 to hit. And yeah, let's roll damage. That's 3 plus 7, 10 slashing, and 6 radiant.
So another 16 damage. That one is looking bloodied.
Hell yeah! I think I finally finished my turn. I'm so sorry.
Okay. It is
That was fun though.
the blue Drake's turn, the one that is left. Gee, what can it do? What can it do that actually matters with the little bit of life that it has left? It is going to try and shove you, for what little chance I think it has of that. Can you roll a strength or dexterity saving throw? You get to choose. I assume strength.
It's gonna be strength. So that is... Sorry, for strength, is it just like the saving throw?
No, just your modifier. Wait.
I think it's athletics.
Yes.
Athletics?
Sorry, the rules are new for this. It is a strength saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So that's 14.
14 beats its DC of 13 for a shove.
Yes.
But it has multi-attack, so please do one more, as it tries to just push you off the stairs.
And that is 16.
Alright, another pass. It kind of leaps up and tries to push you down the stairs, but you get your shield in the way and just totally fend it off. Yeah. Then it is the commoners, and Sindara finally has a chance to shout, "The back door! There's a ladder that leads up!" And everyone who is not asleep starts moving in that direction.
Yep.
Let's see.
Except the musicians who stay and keep playing the bass.
Yeah. No, they have to stay.
Yep. Except for the musicians.
Oh my god. Like the Titanic, everything's going downhill. We just keep playing, aggressively playing faster.
It's been an honor, gentlemen.
Performance of a lifetime, if you will.
Yes.
I'm not going to move the musicians because I like that too much.
Gotta play our battle background music.
There's a lot of grouping up at the door.
Are they double moving?
No, because I can't be bothered.
But they can. Let's just take them off the map.
Nope.
Traffic jam.
Oh no.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And everyone else is asleep. Okay. Then it is the rifle wardens who do have a chance to shoot at Art and Embers because they're in the way, and I will actually put these guys on the map, even though they're going to be off the map because I did a bad thing in my planning of this encounter. Okay, what we're going to do here... Oh, jeez, how do I set this up so it makes any sort of sense?
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
You can just bend the map and then assume that it's a straight line or something if you want to.
I'm going to move this Drake out of the way, but assume he is the one in the doorway at the moment.
Yeah.
Just because I need that space for other things. Okay.
This reminds me of our one shot when they had to come in, the enemies had to come in one by one. Like that's the imagery I have right now.
Okay. So in the front line there are the shield wardens, and then in the second line there's the rifle wardens. The rifle wardens all put the butt of their rifle to their shoulders, take aim, and are going to make 2 shots each. I guess I'll just split them up evenly between Art and Embers. So we'll do Art first for 4 of these attacks. And you know what? For both of them, I'm going to expend a use of Marksman on the first attack.
Why you gotta do all that?
Because you have good armor. One of them's a natural 20. I don't need to add anything to that. The other one is going to miss, I think. Maybe not. So a 20, does that hit you right now?
No.
Okay. So only one of them hits, despite both of them expending Marksman. Oh, that was only the first attack for each of them, though.
But it's a crit.
And then the second attack. They miss with both of their second attacks. Because I know a 20 misses. So one hits and it's a crit, and that is 2d10.
Ow!
34 points of piercing damage, and your speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Woof.
By 10 feet?
Yep.
So it's...
Also gets rid of your
Okay.
10 HP, so your speed is reduced by 15 feet as well, right?
Yes. And then the ones against Embers. These first two...
34, was it?
Yes.
She's using patient defense too. So
Yeah,
I
so
don't
these
think
are all-
it's
So they're
her-
a disadvantage.
These are all
Okay,
advantage.
thank you for the reminder. That is going to be a miss.
Let me
said
know
I
when I
was-
remember helpful things too.
I said I was going to expend marksman, so I will.
Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back.
I'll put my HP on this.
Yeah, 15. There's no way that hits you.
Nope.
Okay, first two shots miss. We'll try for the next set of shots against Embers. Worse. And... Okay. 16 is a miss. We established that. So all four of the shots miss against Embers.
Ironically, I wanted one to hit.
I know you did.
The bullet.
You wanted one?
I wanted the bullet to play with.
Yeah.
And I have to track their ammo, because guns have finite ammo. Before they have to reload. Okay, that is the Rifle Wardens. It is then the Spider's turn.
I'm after the spider.
You rolled a 5, it rolled a 6.
Technically, it rolled an 8 because it has
okay.
a +2 to Dex.
It
but
would have gone higher up then.
Of
but
course,
that's
the
fine.
It
spider
doesn't-
rolled an 8.
It doesn't matter because the spider. The only thing the spider's going to do is crawl up. Hold on. Let me check its movement
Wait, I
speed.
have a question.
What?
Can it bite or wake up anybody?
I don't think familiars can attack.
They cannot attack.
But can it
It
do
could take
something
other
to-
actions.
Is there another new action in 2024 that help or
They'll be fine. No, it's got a speed of 20 feet, so I think it can make it to Art
From you?
from me.
Yes. Let me see if I have a spider token.
Don't worry about it, because I'm going to have it climb onto Embers' shoulder, and
Okay.
it's going to perform the health action
I
for
see.
Embers.
Thank you.
That's what it's going to do.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Okay, then it's Vert's turn.
Alright.
Bottom of initiative.
Yep. Maybe I should have used my intelligence. It's okay. So Vert is going to a combination of running and flying along the fog wall on the right side around the circumference of it until they get probably 10 feet behind Embers and Art, and then cast Wind Wall past them. Is the staircase narrow? Is it like a 5 feet width thing?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so it'll just go straight up the staircase and hit as many of the wardens as it can within 50 feet of length.
It can probably hit all of them.
Okay, so then all of them need to make a strength saving throw.
Don't forget the Drake.
And the Drake.
Yes, and I will also put the warden leader on the map, even though he's kind of in the back of this fire line. Okay, so it's what kind of saving throw?
Strength.
We'll start with the warden leader.
And it is a DC... where is it?
Warden leader passes.
16.
The rifle warden's next. So I need to make 4 of these.
Some D8s.
First rifle warden passes. Second rifle warden fails. Third rifle warden fails. And the fourth one fails. So 3 failures.
Okay, so failures take 14 damage, successes take 7. And it's bludgeoning damage.
Oh, a whole whopping 7 bludgeoning damage. Good job.
14, actually. add it all up, and then we'll see.
7 bludgeoning damage. Good job.
Yeah, okay. Stop it.
And the Warden Leader takes 7 of it. You guys are so powerful. And then the Shield Wardens, I need to do them, and then the Drake as well. Jeez.
What was that? 2D?
48.
48. 14 on 48. Ooh.
Yeah, you know. Just
Below average.
below average.
Below average.
Mhm.
2 passes. 1 failure for the Shield Wardens. They look a little bit stronger. Perhaps naturally. That makes sense.
I see you checking out your cone.
I don't.
You're not sneaky at all.
And then the Drake that is somehow still
I
alive.
was being so subtle.
You said the DC was 14?
16.
Oh, 16. Misses. Fails. So the
Okay,
full 14.
damage.
Yikes. Drake is still alive, but barely.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn?
That's my movement and action. Is it to wake somebody up from this? Is that an action?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be fine. Drag him into the fog
I
cloud.
don't think I have a good bonus action to use. Oh. They're both really fast. I don't need to use Sanctuary on anybody. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Then it's Embers.
Okay. Alright, let's see. I think I will again make 2 attacks. I think I'm just really trying to be annoying and plug up this door as long as possible.
Okay. Against the Drake or the Shield Warden that's kind of taken the place of the one you felled?
1 against the Drake.
Okay.
And then I guess 1 against the Shield Warden. I have advantage on the first one because of that help action.
Yep.
I'm gonna, in that case, I'm gonna use advantage on the Shield Warden.
Okay.
I feel like I'll need it more for that. Does the 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Then that Shield Warden takes...
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the Drake. Let me check the Shield Warden.
Oh, okay.
Still hits, yes.
Okay. Then that guy takes 8 damage, force damage, and I'm gonna use Stunning Strike.
You can still do this, but just real quick before you do, because you'd have to like step up next to that Warden. Technically, you'd have to step into the space where the Drake was. I know it's
Oh, I see.
the map is messy.
Okay.
He's going to take his reaction to shield bash you as you step into the space next to him.
So you can just shoot him, right?
21 to hit.
That hits.
So you take, let's see, extra on this because it is the
Esther's
reaction.
been waiting for this.
Mm-hmm.
You fell into her. You've activated her trap card.
Okay. So you take... Jeez. Sorry, complicated stat block I made for myself. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
I don't take any of that.
Okay.
I'm going to use a key point to redirect that attack to the Drake. It has to make a dexterity saving throw.
The Drake does.
Yep.
Monks, man.
13.
Fails.
Okay.
It takes 9, whatever type of damage that was.
It dies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so that was its reaction, and then your reaction, and then now you can do your damage.
Okay.
And it was a stunning strike, you said?
Yes.
So I'll roll that as well.
So I get to make 2 attacks against this guy.
Yep.
So that was 8 force damage on the first attack. How do you do on that stunning strike?
12 is a failure, right?
That fails.
Yep, stunned.
Alright, he's stunned. Second attack. is a 20 to hit.
You would have advantage. Did you roll it as advantage?
I did roll advantage.
Okay. That does hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Has a reaction, but actually,
He's stunned. He can't react.
the one next to him can. And the one next to him throws his shield in front of the other one and raises his AC to 23,
Ooh.
blocking it.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to roll damage for that then, but I will spend another key point, and you do patient defense
Okay, sounds good.
to be the most annoying person on this battlefield.
Elwyn.
Okay, so how many of those goons can I fit in a 10-foot radius sphere and include art in that sphere?
10-foot radius?
10-foot radius.
I'd say all but the leader.
Cool. So Elwyn reaches into the fog cloud with her spare hand, and she stretches her staff into the.
Sorry, actually, if you want art in it, you'd probably have to not get the last row of riflemen.
That's
you
fine.
Missed two of
I
them.
need art to be in it. So Elwyn basically redirects some of the fog cloud. This is just flavor, and it kind of shoots toward the hallway and gets invisible. Goes into the floor and around the walls and the floor. These like flowers and thorns shoot up. Mostly thorns around all of the worms, and flowers climb up Art's legs.
Very cool.
And she uses her wild shape point to cast Land's Aid. So all of the worms that were in that sphere have to make a con save. And Art, you heal. Oh, poop. 3 hit points.
Wow, 3
Hey, that's
points.
better than nothing.
Yeah, 2d6 is way less than 3d8. Thank you very much. Or 48 was it?
Yeah.
Oof.
3
what is your-
I'll take it.
What is your
Thank
DC?
you.
16.
Only one of the shield wardens passes.
Okay, so they take full damage except the one that passed takes half damage. And this is necrotic damage.
Whoa.
This is cocked. Okay, so this is better. This is 8 necrotic damage to everyone who failed and 4 to the pass.
What's the name of the spell?
Huh?
What's
This is
that?
Land's Aid.
Okay.
This is her druidic feature.
Thank you. I get a bit behind when I have to write out my own turns.
Yep, I get it.
You write out turns in much more detail than I ever bothered to. I'll tell you that. One of the rifle wardens passes, the other one fails.
Right.
Okay, good turn.
Yep. And so, sorry, it's only 3 hit points that you heal.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be hurt that bad, though.
And
right?
then,
You took a crit.
yeah,
No, but he had 20 temp HP.
Yeah.
That's
So,
true.
that's true. And then I think Elwyn will use her movement to. I don't know if she can. Well, I don't know. She's kind of feeling a little bit durable these days,
Oh, God,
and I
please
think
don't.
she's gonna grab the patron in front of her and drag them into the fog cloud
Okay.
just to mask.
Where do you want to be? It's like by that barrel, or
Or just like, I mean, she'll drag them next to the barrel and then she'll pop back out so she can still see what's going on. I don't know how much. I mean, she's got 45
she's got
feet of
enough
movement, so
Yep. Okay.
no problem.
Your resident knight of the scale is snoozing, so she doesn't get to do anything on her turn.
Did they get a chance to wake up or anything, or is it just
Nope.
duration? Okay.
The
She didn't even get a chance to see how we could prove ourselves.
Ah, no, that sucks.
Well, now we can just fabricate
Come on, wake
it.
her up, quick.
I mean, I still
the
can.
oops.
Oh shit.
The warden leader throws another one of those canisters.
Can I try to?
Would you say it's a
Okay.
lightweight object?
Does that matter going in or out?
Passing
'Cause
through
it's
it.
Passing through.
passing through it, but he's like in it. Yeah, it'd be like light to medium weight. What counts as a lightweight object?
Like
I mean, it's a
an arrow.
canister of gas, right?
Yeah, it
so
wouldn't
it's
be
probably
too
pretty
heavy. What happens with a lightweight
It
object?
misses. It just shoots in the air.
Well,
And then the gas
it's not an
disperses.
attack, though.
Well, this says... smaller thing can't pass through the wall. Loose, lightweight materials fly upward. Arrows, bolts, and other ordinary projectiles launched are deflected upward and miss automatically.
Yeah, I think that counts as the
Okay.
Yeah,
ordinary.
that's a
Then
projectile.
he's not going to do that because he's smarter than that. He's surrounded by
though?
wind. He is.
Can you roll an intelligence check?
He's not going to do that, Zach.
I'm kidding.
What he will do then instead. You said there's an effect on ranged attacks?
Yes, they automatically miss.
Nice. So good.
Remember that guy who broke his bow because he kept shooting into it?
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna claw his way to the front, I think, and kind of shove this stunned shield warden back.
Does Art get no A on that guy?
No, because it's forced movement, technically. And then he will shield bash Embers.
Okay.
Well, Embers did patient defense.
Most annoying person on the battlefield.
He'll shield bash Art.
How do I not?
It's just an attack.
I make an attack, and it's 25 to hit.
Oh, Jesus.
Ugh.
So you take 9 bludgeoning damage, and then must make a strength saving throw.
9 bludgeoning. But what if I parry?
Tell me what it does.
Yeah, you can take a reaction. When a creature damages you with a melee attack, you can take a reaction to expend 1 superiority die to reduce the damage by the number rolled plus 5.
So you can do that.
Does the shield have to do damage for it to have the effect?
I don't think so.
So if it's more, it's 11. So that's more than you rolled. So do I just not take damage?
You don't take damage, but you would still have to
Incredible.
make the save.
Yeah, it's a strength save.
Yep. Which you're good at, I know.
Big money, big money, big money. Let's see. Dirty 20.
Okay. Well, he gets to do this 2 more times. He'll do 1 against Embers at disadvantage. Oh, it's a miss. Disadvantage. And then the other one will be against Art again. 19 to hit, which I think is a miss. Okay.
Cocky little.
But now he is at the edge of the wind, so next turn he should be able to throw if he wants to.
I mean, he's still in a square with wind, but...
Yes, but he can stick his arm out of
Okay,
it.
alright, okay.
You know?
Alright, okay,
If you want to
okay.
get technical about it.
You're assuming this guy's not going to be stunned.
Yeah, I am assuming he's not going to be stunned. Shield Wardens.
Worse.
Um,
I'm actually feeling kind of sorry for Ethan tonight.
this happens all the time. I'm used to it. The one Shield Warden who is at the front line, because the other ones are kind of back a line, will do its turn. To do 2 shield bashes. I guess it will do 1 against each. So here's Art. Why did I roll a disadvantage? I was just assuming. 17 misses. And then disadvantage against Embers. Natural 1. Misses. Love it.
Man, the stakes are so high in this battle.
Art, it's your turn.
Don't.
Okay, great. So I would like to. Can you help me figure out how many of these fuckers I can get in a 15-foot cone from where I am?
You can get
prioritizing getting the captain.
you can
Yes,
get 3
sorry.
rows deep. So the captain, 3 shield wardens, and 2 rifle wardens.
Great, I'll take it. So I'm gonna use my breath weapon, which is fire, because I am a brass dragonborn.
Yes.
I mean, I'm blue, but I'm brass. So, okay.
Brass at heart.
Brass at heart. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, creature takes, well, in my case, 2d10 fire damage. On a successful save, creature takes half as much damage. And let me see where my thing is.
What were these rolls? It is about.
And the DC is 15.
So the warden leader and the first shield warden passed with a 19 on dice and a 20 on dice. The second shield warden fails. The third shield warden passes with another natural 20.
Yeah, burn those natural 20s, baby.
And then the two rifle wardens roll 2 17s on die. So only one shield warden fails. The rest pass.
Boom! Okay, let's see. That's 2d10.
Where were those rolls when I needed them?
And that's
I think they're right here.
a 9. This is 2 9s!
Nice!
Wait, hold on. Let me take a picture of the shit. That's beautiful. I had to double check that the dot was in the right place. Yeah, so that's 18 damage to the one that took full damage and 9 damage to everyone else.
Okay. 9 minus 9 minus 9. Jeez. Minus 18. Thank goodness for Roll20 tracking these numbers for me.
Seriously.
Okay. So yeah, you just open your mouth and just breathe fire on these wardens.
Mm-hmm.
What else on your turn?
From where I am, would I be able to, like, ram into the main guy? Like, would I be able, like, if I'm running, can I run towards him and hit him? Like, is that available to me in this space?
Yeah, you could reach up and hit him if you wanted to.
Is your breath weapon an action?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
An attack.
Is it an action or an attack?
Oh, I thought it was an attack. Is it not?
Because I think you might get to do that or attack. I don't have your sheet in front of me.
I'm trying to check the
It's
sheet.
under in the actions tab under attack. Under the
You can
actions
replace
tab,
one of your
attack tab,
attacks
it's
Oh.
an
here.
exhalation.
Sweet.
That's
yeah,
an
That's
improvement.
so much better.
That's
I can do it twice.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it used to be pretty
Awesome.
not great.
Yeah.
That's a
So
good change.
you can still attack if you have multi-attack.
That rules. That's such a good change.
Okay,
That's a
let
great
me know if I can do this.
Breathe on him
Because
again.
I don't
the
think you
reason
can.
I was asking was because I would like to do a lunging attack, but am I allowed to do that? Like, if I back up like 10 feet
Yeah,
and like run forward, I can do that.
you'll take opportunity attacks for backing up, but you could do that.
Also, keep in mind
from
there's a wind wall, and if you enter the wind wall, no damage?
I don't think you'll take
He
damage.
could not enter the wind wall right now because the wardens are just like stuck in
Oh, I
it.
see. Okay,
They're
okay,
taking up the entire wind wall space.
You know what? Let's just do. I'm gonna make you roll a million die again. Let's just do another breath attack.
Well, let's make sure you can.
I can't.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have multiple uses. I guess. Yeah. Let's do it
So
again.
you can replace one of these.
It says you can replace... For 3 times for long rest, you can replace one of your
Yeah.
attacks with an exhalation.
One. So it's probably one per attack action. So you can do one per turn, I think, of the breath. Is my read on that.
Yeah. When you take the attack action, you can replace one of your attacks.
Oh.
That would be awesome, though. Rapid fire breath.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm just gonna do a goading attack on what's his face.
The leader?
Yes.
Sounds good.
Yes. Okay, hold on. I can read. Okay, let me see if I hit first. Where's my d20? Where's the one over here? Here we go. That's a 17 on the die, 25 to hit.
Well, I could do something, but I want to... Yeah, it hits.
Okay, cool. Since it's a goading attack, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than you until the end of your next turn, and the DC is 16.
Guess who's not terribly wise?
That's what I figured.
And also
That's
rolled
what
a
I was
natural
counting
one.
on.
So he's goaded.
Yeah, goaded. Okay.
Yeah, goaded.
And add the die to the attack's damage roll. Okay, so I'm gonna roll damage, and since I'm expending the superiority die, I can add the die to the attack's damage roll. So that is 3d8. Okay. That is an 8 plus 7 slashing,
Okay.
and then 3
15.
3 radiant
18.
and 8
21.
of, I guess, slashing.
Woof.
Wait, it's more than 21. 15 plus 8, right? 23
Yes.
plus 3,
Yes,
26.
yes, yes. 26. Good thing Zach's here.
Yep.
Rules.
I'm glad someone's checking the math because I can't do it personally. Sweet, and I think
If you give me another Cosmo, I would be able to do that, though. I'd be like, yeah, it's like 5.
and
Anything else for Art?
yeah, while I'm at it, and because I just goaded this guy, I'm gonna use second wind to regain some HP.
Okay, sounds good.
Second one is a bonus action, so that is a D10 plus 7. Let's see. That's a 3 plus 7, 10. I'll take it.
Beautiful. The
And that is my turn.
commoner's turn comes around again. Let's see.
No
2,
crowding
3.
in the back of the room.
2, 3, 4.
Like this.
Everyone else.
No, no, put it in front. This iron door.
Oh, to close.
6. Sindara doesn't leave, but kind of takes up a post at the edge of the door to see that her patrons get out. 6. 6. And everyone else is asleep, I believe. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. The musicians continue to play. All of the Rifle Warden's attacks are neutralized
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
because they automatically miss and can't reach you. So we'll skip their turn.
Mhm.
Spider is taking the help action for Embers.
Yep.
Okay. Then it is Vert. And this will
Okay.
be the last turn of the night.
How are they looking? The wardens.
Ooh, I mean, it varies warden to warden, but
Generally, are they
pretty rough.
pretty rough? Okay.
Mm.
I don't need to waste a spell here, I don't think. So... Okay, so, Anna is going to... You see this, like, purple gem on their arm, on their armor, start to glow, and they're going to run, jump / fly, and strafe past Embers and Art, and shoot 2 quick shots of their lightning launcher into the wardens.
It's entering the wind wall.
It is not a projectile.
It's not a projectile, okay.
So it's a lightning blast. So I'll
guess
let
that's
you
fair.
tell me if you think that would work.
What is the wording of wind wall? Projectile? I'd say it's not a projectile.
I was hoping it wouldn't be.
So we'll say it's fine.
Okay, because this arrow bolts and ordinary projectiles launched, and I assume this one was okay.
I would say that's not ordinary. So yep, you're good.
Great. So yeah, 2 quick shots of the lightning launcher, and let's see what we get.
Who are you shooting at, by the way?
I will shoot. Let me look for a sec. I don't think this has any other. How's the leader looking?
Still quite healthy. Definitely not bloodied yet.
Okay, I'll go for the one of the shield wardens.
Okay.
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
That will hit.
Okay. Then that is.
I'm going to. You see Elwyn reach her hand up, and the ring on her finger glows. That's now a critical hit.
Oh snap!
Oh dang. Okay. Okay. So then
really
that
cool.
is. I'm gonna add a d6 as I can do once per turn with this weapon. So that is 16, 20 lightning damage to him.
With the, did you do the crit rolls the way that we do it? Okay.
Yep.
Whoo! That warden. You said the shield warden or the?
Yeah, the one of the shield wardens.
Okay. Yep, that hits and does quite a bit of damage, and he is almost down.
Okay, I'll shoot one more at him then. That's a 21 this time.
That's another hit.
Okay, and then that one is 8 damage.
That's just what you needed.
Okay,
Trophy for Vert.
so 2 blasts, these lightning projectiles, non-ordinary projectiles, fire and shock this guy. And then Vert flies over Embers and Art and lands on the opposite side.
Like there?
Like there.
Sweet.
And I will use... how's Art looking?
I'm doing great.
You're doing great? Okay. Then
Just vibing. Mhm.
I don't really do anything else, maybe? Can I... actually, let me look at one quick thing. I don't think I can move the wind wall. No. Okay. Then that's it, I think.
Okay. Then that is the turn we will end on. We will pick up what's probably not much left of this combat. Not next week. We're skipping a week, maybe 2, but hopefully just 1.
Hopefully just 1.
And we will see all of you then. So thank you for watching. Thanks to all of you players for playing, and we'll be back with this as soon as we can. See you then. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.